Welcome to this second set of resources intended to enable students to reflect on STSE issues as part of the stepwise pedagogy. A common strategy used to encourage students to express on their preconceptions is to provide them with controversial statements, perhaps connected to the unit under study, and engage them in expressing their viewpoints on a particular statement. Here are some possible examples. After providing a controversial statement, you might choose to do a virtual four-corner activity using Google Jamboard, Microsoft Whiteboard, or other similar tools. In this virtual whiteboard, you could provide a frame with four corners, and students can be encouraged to note down their names in any of the four corners to indicate their positions with regards to this statement. Students could then justify their answers in an online forum and be asked to reply to their peers who hold different positions. As an extension activity, the teacher may ask students to summarize their peers' argument from the opposite corner of the virtual four-corner activity. As part of expressing their preconceptions with regard to STSE issues, it might be equally beneficial to ask students to reflect on their views about nature of science. One way to do that is to set up a card exchange game where they convince their peers to take away the cards that they least agree with in exchange of cards they most agree with. To do this activity online, students could enter small breakout rooms, Zoom can provide this option, and have direct interactions with their peers to convince them to trade cards with them. A complete list of cards could be found in the description section below. After expressing their views on nature of science, students could be asked to read the following STSE statements and rank them based on their own perspectives. In this set of cards, students begin to consider the role of citizens and other stakeholders such as companies and governments within science and technology. Again, a full list could be found within the description section of the video. To enable students to rank the statements, you might choose online polling tools. Here we are using Poll Everywhere to enable students to rank the statements based on their own positions. This ranking could take place in real time as students' rankings are aggregated and collected to reveal individual and whole classroom rankings. The teacher could then open the floor for students to discuss their rankings or to mention anything that drew their attention after looking at all the classroom's ranking. Thank you for listening. Now check the next video for a third set of resources that would further get students to reflect on their knowledge and attitudes towards research and action.